Good afternoon, YouTube. I'm OGF. This is the Royal Enfield Classic 350 and we're going to continue talking about tyres today. Welcome to the channel. Selecting the right tyre for your two-wheeler can be a tough decision. With friends, fellow riders and forums giving you different information, it's important to understand the basics and make your decisions from there. In this video, we'll talk about the various factors that you need to consider before you choose the right tyre. I've tested and suggested CEAT's GRIPP XL along with other tyres and shared my experience with you. The right tyre can literally enhance your riding experience. Accelerating, braking and the handling of your motorcycle are heavily dependent on the kind of tyre that you choose for your motorcycle. Picking an incorrect tyre can even prove to be fatal at times. Let me break it down for you. When you're looking for a new tyre, you should keep three things in mind. One of the most important things when it comes to selecting the right tyre is the brand from which you're planning to purchase the motorcycle tyre from. A good brand such as CEAT has a great name in the market and has been trusted by fellow Royal Enfield riders for years now. The second factor is the tread pattern. The tread, or in this case block pattern, should be decided based on the type of riding that you're planning on doing. For example, a symmetrical tyre pattern helps for a smooth ride with low rolling resistance. Another important factor to look for is a uniform tyre tread pattern, which would deliver great resistance to aquaplaning and excellent handling on slippery roads, just like the CEAT GRIPP XL delivers great stability in wet conditions. If you don't know the kind of block arrangement or tread pattern that you may need for your motorcycle, it's always safe to go for a mixed pattern or a tyre that would work well in both wet and dry conditions, depending on the road conditions and the weather that you experience in your city. The most important thing to keep in mind when selecting a new tyre is to understand the purpose of the same. Your decision for a new tyre should also be based on the terrain that you plan on riding your motorcycle on. While doing this, you need to have a close look at the size of the tyres for your Royal Enfield. The size of the tyre differs from one motorcycle to another. CEAT has multiple CEAT shoppies set up across the country to help you select the right tyre for your motorcycle. If you are planning to ride your bike in the city or planning to go to Ladakh or Spiti, the tyres for these trips would be drastically different. When selecting the right tyre, it should basically solve some of the major questions that you have, like grip, cornering stability, comfort, braking and mileage. Usually stock tyres have a simplistic tread pattern designed to help you ride well on regular roads. A grip tyre, something like the CEAT GRIPP XL, is an excellent tyre for rough city roads, cruising and basic off-roading too. When it comes to tube or tubeless tyres, let's first understand the basic difference between the two. Tubeless tyres are built in such a way that they can contain air between the inside of the tyre and the rim of the motorcycle. So when a tubeless tyre is punctured, the loss of air happens very gradually. As a result, you can ride your bike for a longer distance even after the tyre gets punctured. Keep in mind that if your motorcycle has spoked wheels, most of the time you won't be able to install a tubeless tyre. There are expensive wheels and tubeless solutions which will help you overcome this obstacle, but that's another topic for another day. CEAT's tubeless tyres come with a solid radial construction that make them less prone to punctures and provide extra resistance to external damage. Now if I were to choose between the two, it would definitely be the CEAT tubeless tyres because maintenance is less, punctures hardly occur, and even if they do, you won't have to come to an immediate stop. When you intend to buy a tyre, you need to check the manufacturing date. It is advisable to look for a tyre that's not more than 3 years old, provided of course that it's been stored in the right conditions. You can see the date of manufacturing on the side of the tyre. Some tyre shops stock their tyres for years, and this affects the quality of the tyre and the life of the tyre too. One more important point is to check the manufacturing warranty. Trustworthy brands like CEAT would give out manufacturing defect warranties for up to 6 years or until the tyre is worn out. So try and buy a tyre that is not more than 3 years from the manufacturing date. Also, if you face many punctures on your tyre or your tyres are more than 3 years old, it's better that you change them for your own safety. The CEAT tyre team conduct regular mechanic stock checks and ensure to keep new tyres so consumers aren't at risk. I hope these 3 points helped you make your decision easier when buying a new set of tyres for your motorcycle. From my experience, the CEAT tyres are amongst the most trusted in the market, and they also provide you with a 3-year warranty, so that's an added bonus. If you are unsure whether your tyres need to be changed, you can have a look at one of the previous videos that I've uploaded. I'll link it in the description of this video so you can check it out and figure that out for yourself. If you've got questions around motorcycle tyres or CEAT tyres in general, do shoot me a question in the comments of this video and I'll do my best to respond. As always guys, at least wear your helmets while riding your motorcycles and ride safe. It's a freaking jungle out there. Goodbye.
Net boss with a great bag. Came up, you can't hate that. Self-made, you can't take that. Yeah, self-made, you can't make that. Some said I need a record deal, I need a co-sign, I need a Dre track. But all the time I had a mean flow, I had a cold grind, and that's a great match.